to extortion. Extortion is debated everywhere. The response that were given by legal, particularly speaking on 98.3, which speaks about within the jurisdiction. The council's highest decision-making body within the local government, provincial and national. But when you read Rule 98, 1, 2, and 4, they allow a debate to continue. So I was not writing a motion there because the reason of permissible or not permissible apply when I write a motion. But here I sent a message with regard to an urgent matter which the rules allows me to speak to. By the way, the entire, because the issue of extortion is here and is here to stay. Who are going to be the victim of this situation?
Councillor Nonkumbi?
Yes.
I hear you, Councillor. This is the 5 minutes whereby legal is trying to confirm quorum.
Yes.
And I took a decision yesterday in writing. So I would suggest you also, with your concerns, please write to my office. I don't think this is the right time or the platform to debate this particular item that I deliberated on yesterday. Thank you, Councillor. I hope you understand. Councillor Kadama.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, we are not au fait with what is being raised. The issue raised right now is not known to all the other councillors. Can we please be informed of that? Thanks.
Do we have the notes? Okay. Where is this? Councillors, remember yesterday there was a request for an urgent debate which was not accepted. So we will not get into this particular matter because yesterday I gave reasons why this urgent debate will not be accepted. So it's a closed item. If Councillor wants to further pursue this matter, he's free to write to the office of the Speaker. Right now we're trying to confirm quorum. Let's start with business of the day and get done so that we can go out there and service the residents of the city of Johannesburg. Then I would like to close this matter. Thank you. Councillor Tirocha, I hope it's not about this particular item. Then the floor is yours.
Madam Speaker, I actually want to put a complaint to you about the lifts not working. We are not taking the people of disabilities into consideration. Some people have got breathing problems, some people have got walking problems, and they have to walk up very steep stairs. So I hope you do something about that. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. That one, I'll accept it. We've been trying to fix the list from yesterday, but there's an issue with the service provider, but I'm being informed that they're currently working on it. I received that. You are right, and apologies for that. Councillors, please be reminded that our quorum is 136 and we're currently sitting at 150 councillors that are present. As a result, the meeting will continue. Thank you.
Item 2, applications for leave of absence.
Councillors, I've received an apology from MMC Sihwaile, who is unavailable due to ill health. Are there any further apologies from the different political parties? I'll start with Councillor Avan Smith, then after that, Councillor Boer. Councillor Avan Smith.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. Unfortunately, we've been a bit ravaged by a tummy bug in our caucus. We have Councillor Echia Zonjuko, Councillor Masera, Councillor Ahmad, Councillor Sifumba, Councillor Manisi, Councillor Papo, and Councillor Hooper, who are off ill. We also have Councillor Benjamin, Councillor Shea, Councillor Crichton, Councillor Van Dijk, Councillor Haggart, and Councillor Christians on private business. We have a late arrival, Councillor Jonker at 3 p.m. and Councillor Peterson at 12 o'clock. And then early departures, please. Councillor Myers, Councillor Ron, and Councillor, those are at 5 p.m. and Councillor Degama at 4 p.m. if possible, please.
Noted, Councillor Van Smith. Councillor, did I note? Councillor Boer.
Good morning, Speaker. We want to put in a leave of absence for our caucus leader, Franco de Lange, due to ill health. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Boer. Councillor Mashala.
Thank you, Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. From Action SA, we've got Councillor Jane O'Dane, ill health. Councillor David Screen, ill health. Councillor Nkonyeni, late arrival. Councillor Zwane, late arrival. Councillor Liebenberg, late arrival. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Dami.
Good morning, Speaker. Speaker, apology for Councillor Ne, ill health. Apology also for councillors of Orange Farm, they've got urgent meeting. Thank you. And Speaker, apology for Chair of Chairs. If we're not done by 3:30, Chair of Chairs have to leave for some urgent matter. Thank you.
Okay. Councillor Dami, please give us the names of the councillors from Orange Farm so they can just be recorded. Thank you. I saw Councillor Mhlongo. I don't know if you still want to come in. I've noted you.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Good morning to you and good morning to all councillors. Madam Speaker, the apology for Councillor Magwenju, family bereavement, and Councillor Cook, private business. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Councillor Mhlongo. Councillor Mangai.
Good morning, colleagues. Thank you, Speaker. We have 2 apologies from the IFP, one from Councillor Makuba, she's running late, and the other one is from Councillor Kanyile, he's out of the province on private business. Thank you.
Noted, Councillor Mangai. Councillor Simonse.
Good morning, Madam Speaker. Good morning, colleagues. Apology for MMC Kunene, he's away on private business. And if we are not done by 4, Councillor Melissa Davis would like to leave early. Thank you.
Noted, Councillor. Councillor Mukhapi.
Thank you, Speaker. Morning, everyone. From the EFF caucus, it's Councillor Dladla, Mulala, Nenemba, ill health, and Councillor Ndwele, ill health. Councillor Serrani will arrive late. The rest councillors are requesting to leave early. It's Councillor Makafula, Councillor Mulife, Councillor Mukwena, Councillor Musehla, Councillor Raserute, and Councillor Ndwandwe. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Mukhapi. Can we approve the Apollo? Okay. Councillor can come in. Councillor Dami, and then Councillor Simvawako.
Sorry, Speaker. Councillor Bolani, ill health. Councillor Rapadu, ill health. Thank you, Speaker.
Ke a go leboga motsamisa dipuisano tsa lekgotla ke dumedise badiri mmogo ka nna mme motsamisa dipuisano tsa lekgotla Councillor Re Motlhonko o tlo go tsamaya early today ke a leboga mma.
Noted. Councillor Nkunku. Councillor Caldin.
Thank you, Speaker, for the opportunity. Speaker, I've discovered that there's a lot of ill health councillors. I think we need to look into the food that's been given to councillors because every time we come to council, we are sick with stomach bugs the next day. Thank you, Speaker.
We've heard you, Councillor Caldin. Councillor Van Smith.
Thank you. To add on to what Councillor Caldin said, I think it is really important that we start getting paper towels or something in the ablution blocks, in the toilets, because it's really unhygienic that you've got to go try and wash your hands and go outside and then find a piece of paper towel, etc. It's really, really not conducive to good health. Thank you.
Councillors, I thought we were still on item number 2, which is application for leave of absence. Can we approve the apologies as submitted? Thank you.
Item 3, recommendations to council. The executive mayor has already tabled the reports yesterday, and so is the chair of chairs. And Madam Speaker, yesterday there was a request through your office for elevation of some of the items, and it was agreed yesterday that the first item to be considered today is item 111, outcomes of the disciplinary hearing of a senior manager, executive director, development planning.
MMC Masugu.
Good morning, Madam Speaker and fellow councillors. Madam Speaker, we would like to request that we go in committee, please.
Can we ask all members of the public upstairs to kindly excuse us, please? You can sit outside, but currently we just need councillors for these particular items. Can we also stop the live streaming? Can we start distributing the papers, please?
I rise on behalf of the Democratic Movement and the minority governing parties in the government of local unity in support of the recommendations of this report. Kodwa mandiqale ndizazise somlomo ndingumsimangu songo nonxasikhathala unyana wamazizwi omdatela ngenxa yohambo owakhuliswa ngombona wonqarhi isizukulwana sikandaba obhadela kwakunye noondlangisa umntwana wesithunywa esikhulu ekhokhelwe yinkosi yomoya uMafuza Fulela udonga lomona umthunzi wabantu uveze indaba uGqr Zweleza Radebe. Madam Speaker, the month of September, South Africa celebrates the cultures, languages and traditions. This is a time to reflect on who we are as a nation. Define us. Central to our heritage is the land that carries the stories of our ancestors, our African spirituality, our identity. For many in South Africa, land is more than a property. It is a connection to our culture and our roots. It is with this understanding that we address the ongoing struggles in Alexandra, where the promise of land and housing remains unfulfilled to many of our people. The UDM and the minority governing parties note that the Alexandra Renewal Project was initiated with the hopes of restoring dignity through land and provision of proper quality housing. But progress has been painfully slow. We recognize the work done, particularly the identification of land in Marlborough, Limbro Park, Lombardy East, and other surroundings. This is a positive step, but the delays in transferring this land to the rightful beneficiaries erode the connection between land, culture, and spirituality. Land is not just a commodity, it is a part of our heritage, and we must treat it with the respect it deserves. Land transfers must be expedited. It is not just about providing shelter, it is about restoring a spiritual bond between the people and the land. The continued delays in resolving these land disputes undermine our commitment to honoring this sacred connection. The fast tracking of land transferred to ensure Alexandra residents can reclaim their rightful heritage, something the 1652 Brigade and its beneficiaries, claiming to have no stolen land, have no understanding or appreciation of the issues of the land when it comes to the black majority of this country. Lamasela. Tamako.
Thank you, Councillor. Action SA, Councillor Matabane.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, it's supposed to be Councillor Nsidi, not Councillor Mataban.
We have Councillor Matabane on the list, but if you have removed the name, Councillor Nsidi, you can speak on this item.
Thank you very much, Speaker. And good afternoon to all the councillors. Leba Achibako Alex. Speaker, you see, when you talk about Alex, when you speak about Alex, you are talking about me. I grew up under very difficult circumstances. I know the hardship there. I've worked in Alex for 10 years during my previous job. So, Speaker, what I'm not going to do is to come and stand here, then tomorrow I'm being accused, or Action SA is being accused of stalling development in Alex. Alex has been there and has been forever, and Alex is still today a forgotten community. However, Speaker, what I want to mention is that it is very worrying that the item has been sitting for 10 years. This process started even more than 10 years ago. It has been gathering dust there, and it was only brought to our attention, I think, 72 hours, if more than 72 hours. So our big concern was that why this document has been gathering dust, and it is brought in the last hour. I think it is key also to mention that it is very worrying that such an important document, it is at the last hour. We needed time to consult, to interrogate, because colleagues, we know what happened with APR, so we don't want another APR. We don't want another Alex renewal project here. ARP, we don't want that to happen again. We want to see batho ba ko Alex ba thola bophelo bo betere. The promised life a better for batho ba Alex. So I'm standing here to say yes, we are approving the recommendations so that ho tholwe tjhelete hore batho ba Alex ba kgone hore maphelo a bona a hlaboloho. Having said that, Speaker, we'll keep a close eye on this process because we don't want to have issues here where another billion is missing. Ke a leboga, Speaker.
Re a leboha Councillor Ntsidi. DA, Councillor Rambani.
Ndi vhalivhuwe mulangadzulo ndi lumelise na makhantsela ka vhoṱhe fhano nḓuni ya mulayo. Speaker, allow me to start giving the history of this item and then give the history of Alexandra for those who do not understand Alexandra. Alexandra Township, located north of Johannesburg, was established in 1912. It has an infrastructural capacity of 70,000 people and is now populated by an estimated 400,000 residents. It covers 800 hectares, including Alexandra and the East Bank. The Alexandra Renewal Project was initiated in 2001 with an initial budget of 1.3 billion to be used over 7 years. In furtherance of a program that will improve infrastructure shortcomings in housing, road, water supply, and sanitation. It will also facilitate the upgrade of housing and create housing opportunity, arising from discussion held between the city and two organizations representing the residents, Alexandra Land and Property Owner Association and the Alexandra Property Owners' Right Organizations. An amount of 50,000 rand was paid to some of the residents. A dispute then arose, and Alpoa and Apor obtained an interdict against the city of Johannesburg to prevent the expropriation of their land without appropriate compensation. The court order has had the effect of restricting redevelopment of all Alexandra, thus preventing high density and mixed use development, in-situ upgrading, and the rollout of rental stock. Despite an arbitrating forum being set up and various proposals being considered by both sides, no solution has yet been reached. Today we have received a report. In that report, it seems like there is an agreement that will lead to the upliftment of the interdict. So looking at the report, the interdict was signed by the representative of all those organizations. The Democratic Alliance welcomed the addendum to the original 2016 statement of intent. In the report, it is not clear whether the option, what option did the affected stakeholders agree to. The Democratic Alliance approved the recommendation and asked that the workshop be conducted with all the departments affected, provincial and the national government affected, together with council oversight committees affected. And also, the ward councillors that are affected, the ward councillor from Ward 32, 75, 76, 81, 105, 107, 108, and 109, as well as those as well, because those wards are affected by the option that was given in option number 3. So the DA approved this report. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Rambani. EFF, Councillor Lishilo.
Ke go leboge, Speaker. Greeting to our caucus leaders, Petlele Rasrute, our Chief Whip, Thabisa wa Mogapi, and all the battalion soldiers, committed councillors of economic freedom fighters. All the workers of City of Joburg, most notably the general workers, namely cleaners, security. The work that we are doing does not go unnoticed. We are grateful at all times for your work to the resident and to the resident of City of Johannesburg. Speaker, on the 16th of October 2016, a motion was passed in the City of Joburg Council, a motion raised by the EFF to make a contribution to the development of Greater Alexandra in relation to the housing and job creation. Speaker, the Constitution of Republic of South Africa, 1996, as adopted by the Constitution, by the Constitutional Assembly Charter, 2 Bill of Rights in cornerstone of democracy in South Africa, it is enshrined the rights of people in the country and affirms the democratic values and dignity, equality, and freedom. The state must respect, promote, and fulfill the rights, the Bill of Rights, which subjects to the limitation contained and refers to the Section 36 of other section of Bill. Furthermore, the Bill of Rights Charter, Section 26, states that everyone has the right to have access and adequate housing. Speaker, the EFF epitomizes the fight of housing. As the City of Johannesburg, we have lost a gallant, courageous, relentless, fearless, radical fighter, a commissar, which is Mushekoma. May his soul rest in peace. Mushem Patel, may his soul rest in peace, Morok. Commissar Mushem Patel died fighting for the poor, downtrodden, marginalized, landless houses of people of Alexandra. In Commissar Mushem Mpatele's name, the EFF approves the recommendation in solidarity with the plight of people living in penury. I thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Lishilo. ANC, Councillor Maluleke.
Thanks, Speaker. Councillor Marema will speak on the item. Thanks.
Okay, Councillor Marema.
No, thank you very much, Speaker. I want to also acknowledge the mayor of the City of Johannesburg in his absentia and his collective MMCs. I also would like to acknowledge the Chief Whip or the Whip of Council of the City of Johannesburg. I also would want to observe protocol, but I think it would be proper, Speaker, for me to indicate that the representatives of the Alexandra Land Property Owners' Rights, Alexandra Land Property Owners Associations in the gallery, they are here and you are acknowledged. And Speaker, I sat down when the speakers who were speaking about the item were speaking, and majority, and I say majority because there are more than one or two who indicated that they speak of Alex because they are connected to the township. I rise here today to indicate, Speaker, that the blue light that has been offered to me as a chair of council, when it drops me home in Alex. To be precise, I'll give you the address of where I stay, number 18 17th Avenue. Ekomora, Alex, a township. Suffice to say, the history of Alex is very rich and connected to many issues, and I would want to understand and want to have wished that even with the commotion that even led to us losing one of the councillors in the council of the city of Johannesburg, and may his soul rest in peace, Councillor Mpahlele, MMC of Public Safety. At times when we speak about Alex, it is important also to consult or speak to those that actually understand, lives there, and really knows the matters at hand that we are appraised with. You might have seen yesterday there was a toy which even forced yourself and the mayor to go and address the people. The people who says that they have no place to stay. The people who in their majority, and many of them are saying that there are people of Alex who are homeless after the eviction. I do not want to contradict what Rambani had said, and I don't want to reveal his address, which is outside Alexandra. I was also interested in hearing the address of the person who raised from Action SA. And I'm saying I don't want to contradict them because I want them to support this item. Because this is an item that was supposed to have been served in council long time ago. To be precise, the statement of intent, Rambani, and without, through you, Speaker, but without wanting to lecture anyone about matters of Alex, but I wish Avontate Shiburi, Avontate Sehopa, and many elders in Alex who are there, Ekomora, would one day make a documentary. When I was outside there, one of the councillor who is now residing in Bramfisher says to me that when I look at you, Councillor Marema, I remember home, which is Alex. Those are the residents in Bramfisher, the residents that were removed by the flood lines in Yaxkei River and taken to Bramfisher. By the way, Alex has given birth to many other places in the city of Johannesburg. I do not want to get into the history. Because when I Lindast, not Alex. So let Alexandrians speak about Alexandra. When are you staying next to Alex, not in Alex? Baba? It has been canvassed. I remember that even in the previous term, we brought in the motion to get this item to be passed. But those who didn't want to see this item to pass or to see the day, they then said or claimed that we are passing this item so that those who are staying in the properties of the property owners can be evicted. But those who argued that way never appreciated the fact that there was a memorandum of understanding signed in 30th June 2016. They argued with little knowledge. And like they say, little knowledge is too dangerous. It has delayed the progress of development in the said town of the township called Alexandra, Ekomora, which could have been done then from 2016 to date. But little knowledge, as they say, that one can fly out of an aeroplane thinking they will fly, and it is too dangerous. Little knowledge. Speaker, this matter of Alex, the national government, the provincial government has set up the task team, land task team, which generally before the term of 2016 was chaired by the then mayors and the then MMC of Human Settlement. I don't want to get into the history too much, but it suffice to say that the other spheres of government are even ready to start with the development of Alex. The delay thereof has then seen people coming all over, from Oliven in their majority MMC Public Safety. Some of the people who have invaded the containers, the third container, some of them are coming from Oliven. Some of them are coming from Denver. Some of them are coming from different type of places, bypassing the people that actually stays in Alex. The very property owners that are here, and I can tell you, they are not against development in Alexandra. By the way, this item seeks to resolve the problems of shacks and density that has clogged that part of the township in Alex. If it sees the day today or pass in this council, it will help even their descendants, in fact, who would have made history in this council, in trying to resolve matters of that township that is very old in the city of Johannesburg. You know, when we drive in Alex most of the time with people who do not come from Alex, they will always ask a question. Like, how do you guys survive here in this kind of an environment? And it was not by accident that former councillor, or may his soul rest in peace, Councillor Mpatlela, was so passionate about fighting for land. It was not by accident. It's because Councillor Mpatlela, unlike you, Councillor Ramban, comes from Alex, went to school in Alex. He understood the frustration of the residents of Alex and the plight of land question in Alex in particular. It is so painful, and I'm happy that the very council has passed and went through, taken through a urban development framework around the land or portion of land called Frankenwald, which Councillor Mphahlele, may his soul rest in peace, also intended to go and take over, because the processes of government were just taking time and too long for us to go there. But there are those that are like you, Councillor Rambani, through you, Speaker, who do not want people of Alex to reside close to the suburb, who have been delaying and stalling this item to come and see the day in council, because they didn't want Alex people or residents to find proper houses. It is high time, Speaker, that this council, MMC housing, it is high time that those that lives in the BEBs must also live with us. It is high time that the UISP that you get from other spheres of government, when it comes to this council as a grant, we are also afforded an opportunity to campaign in Ward 87. We are afforded an opportunity to also stay in the BEBs. It can't be that when we, the people of the city of Johannesburg, we living in here, people of Alexandra lives less than 5 kilometers away from Sandton. I'm wrapping up.
Remaining.
They live 5 kilometers away from Sandton. But I can tell you there are wards in Sandton, which is in Region E also, very close, where we don't even campaign. They live in another land. We live in another land, but in the same city. It's high time that we build for the people of Alex and we integrate communities. I thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Marema. MMC Mabaso.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Greetings to yourself, Speaker, the Mayor in his absentia, the members of the Mayoral Committee, all political parties represented in this council, our guest at the gallery, Speaker. Speaker, there was a battle of the residents in Alex, and I want to register a disclaimer that I'm not from Alex, I'm from Soweto. But here I am from Soweto tabling a report which seeks to deal with issues of human settlements in Alexandra. So thank you very much, Soweto, for producing me. Because, no, Speaker, I think Councillor Marema has actually responded, and he has outlined it very well. But we appreciate that all parties in this council support this process. Well, the process started a long time ago, but we need to appreciate that the report is here in this council today. And we appreciate that all parties in this council support this process which seeks to deal with hindrances that has been there in Alexandra, and we appreciate that. This is a start for a greater development in Alexandra, and we appreciate that all three spheres of government have committed themselves and they are in support of this process. Yes, of course, we will conduct a workshop as the department for a proper oversight by the committee. We have committed ourselves into that, and we are going to do that. But, Speaker, I also appreciate that, you see, this administration has committed to deliver for the people of Alexandra. And this report is here to prove that this government is serious about the development of Alexandra. So we ask Council to support this report today so that we kickstart the process, which will see the residents of Alexandra, receiving what is always been due to them. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you, MMC. The recommendations are on page 105.7. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 106, partnership proposition between the City of Johannesburg Human Settlements Department and Urban Development Property Company Pty Limited for the development of Central Park for social and integrated housing development.
The first speaker is Councillor Zingere from the UDM.
Speaker, ubunibizeka manje eqala wathi zigebe ngokufaka u-N mntasekhaya. Kodwa ke masidlula lapha. I rise on behalf of the United Democratic Movement and the minority governing parties within the GLU to voice our unwavering support for the Central Park social and integrated housing development, a transformative partnership between the City of Johannesburg's Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development Property Company. This project at its core is not just about constructing homes, it is about laying the foundations for a future that is resilient, inclusive, and equitable. A future where every individual, regardless of their background, it is afforded the opportunity to thrive. Our city faces significant challenges, and housing is undoubtedly one of the most pressing. However, we believe that this project offers more than just a solution to a housing shortage. It embodies a vision for a more integrated society where social and economic divisions are broken down and replaced by opportunities for all. The Central Park development is about creating a community where access to opportunities is no longer determined by one's postcode, but by the potential of every individual. In a broader sense, this project addresses the urgent need for environmental sustainability. As we look to the future, we must consider how we can develop our cities in a way that reduces our environmental footprint while improving the quality of life for all residents. This development's focus on a low-carbon infrastructure is a clear commitment to a greener, more sustainable Johannesburg. It is an investment not only in the present, but in the future well-being of our children and the generations to come. The social impact of this development will ripple far beyond bricks and mortar. It will uplift the entire families, provide economic opportunities, and create a more just and equitable Johannesburg. It will transform lives and neighborhoods by giving people the stability and dignity that come with a safe, secure, and affordable home. In conclusion, Speaker, we are not merely constructing buildings. We are constructing hope for our youth, for our women, for the people who are living with disabilities, and for every person who has felt marginalized or left behind. By supporting this project, we are choosing to invest in the future of Johannesburg, a future where opportunity is abundant and no one is left behind. Diachai.
Nyakolisa Councillor Zigebe. Action Essay, Councillor Ntsidi.
Ke a leboga Speaker, ke dumedisa makhanselara hape. Speaker, I'm rising to speak on item 106, partnership proposition between the City of Joburg, Human Settlement Department, and Urban Development Property Company, PTY Limited, for the development of Central Park for social and integrated housing development. Speaker, housing in Johannesburg, it is a very serious problem, and I think we have to acknowledge that a lot of our residents are living in squalors. Some are still staying at home, go to back rooming. So as Section SA, we are saying that Newlands, your likes of Bergpron and Westden, there are serious issues of housing there. So as a result, we note this item. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Ntsidi. DA, Councillor Rambani.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Speaker, the Democratic Alliance welcome this report, but now I will want to the department or the MNC to bring the site and inspection of the legal documentation. If there is a contract in between, if you can see it in the committee. And then the concerns that I have is with regard to the timelines and the coordination between the supply of bulk and completion of project. I just want to know what is the anticipated turnaround time on the approval and installation of various bulk installation. The reason why I'm asking that is because of there are times when the top structure starts and there is no bulk services. That delays the occupation of the properties. If the top structures and bulk are going in line at the same time, then there won't be any delay in terms of occupation. Otherwise, the DA welcome the report and approve it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Rambani. EF5, Councillor Lishilo.
Thank you, Speaker. Ke rata ho dumedisha batho ka moka, sepetlele wa gara Serute, the caucus leader, Thabisa wa ga Mogapi, e le go yena Chief Whip ya EFF, the two capable MMC, all councillors of economic freedom fighters, and not forgetting the resident of City of Johannesburg. Khadia Madingwane ya le dumedisha. Speaker, I rise on item 106. Partnership proposition between the City of Johannesburg, Human Settlement Department and Urban Development Property Company and the development of Central Park for social and integrated housing development. Housing challenges in Johannesburg can only be effectively addressed through multi-sectional approach. As the economic freedom fighters, we consistently advocated for the provision service stands, allowing people to build their own homes as the best strategies to tackle the housing backlog in the city. The principle applied when Johannesburg partnered with urban development property companies for development of Central Park aimed at social and integrated housing is aligned with an approach providing service stands. In the model of city provide bulk infrastructure while private developers construct the housing structures. The EFF views the move as progressive and clear, demonstrated of the government commitment of addressing housing challenges in Johannesburg. We therefore endorse the inclusion of proposed social integrated housing project in the 2024-2025 financial year and grant permission to the Executive Director of Human Settlement to begin preparations for funding application for the Urban Settlement Development Grant. As the EFF, we grant and approve the recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Lishilo. ANC, Councillor Dlamini.
Speaker, please allow Councillor Ngubungu to represent us.
Thank you, Speaker. Councillor Ngubungu here on item 106. Mandi qale ngokukhahlela kuwe somlomo kule nyanga ebaluleke kangaka. Dikhahlele kusodolophi wethu ongekho apha endlini. Dikhahlele kumbhexeshi wethu uManzini. Dikhahlele kusihlalo ososihlalo uMarema. Dikhahlele kwinkokheli yemisebenzi yekomiti likasodolophi uMMC uMasuku. Dikhahlele koceba bonke nabahlali baseJozi. Speaker, as we are still inspired by the department's business plan, which promises to trigger positive stimulation for a greater cause in creating a better Jozi, that promises to create better living conditions for our city. This addition to the business plan, this partnership, promises to add more flesh on a meal that was already well served. Speaker, as we note this, we still emphasize the growing need to source vacant land in the city of Johannesburg to assist in the growing need for residential space within the city. Integrated housing is the future, whether we like it or not, and it must be realized in our lifetime. This development project promises to assist the city to realize that future now. Speaker, we hope and anticipate that this will translate and grow as an initiative of our city and even be realized in our hostels, MMC, where we'll see our hostels being transformed into mixed residence that will provide decent housing to our people. I remember when we were sitting with you on this other side, MMC, how vocal you were on issues of our hostels. I hope and pray, as we are inspired by you coming back to the department, that you will continue fighting the good fight. And I know that GLU is behind you. So MMC Mabaso, continue the good fight. We also wish for the department to welcome the draft informal settlement policy engagements, as we know that these engagements will also assist in transforming our informal settlements so that we have a better Jozi. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. MMC Mabaso.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Greetings once again, colleagues. Speaker, Councillor Lishilo has actually indicated that this is a progressive move, and this council is also progressive. So we appreciate, Speaker, that all the caucuses in this council support this partnership, which seeks to deal with the backlog that we have in the city of Johannesburg in terms of provision for decent accommodation. So we ask council to support this report. But Speaker, I just want to indicate that we acknowledge what Councillor Rambani has raised in his debate. The bulk services will be installed. It was pending the approval of this report by this House. We will then make an application with the National for USDG. And once that is incorporated in the business plan, then we will be good to go on the ground. But we appreciate all the comments. But any other reports that will be required to submit to the committee, I think through the chairperson of the committee, the department will actually do that. And the hostel redevelopment strategy is on its way to this council. So we are being progressive, Speaker, and we are hoping that this council will also be progressive on that day when we table that particular strategy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MMC Mabaso. The recommendations are on pages 106.4. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 107, the mixed income development, Gauteng Central Integrated Megacity, partnership proposition between the City of Johannesburg, Department of Human Settlements, and the developer Bayete Capital.
Action SA, Councillor Mataban.
Ke go dumedise Speaker, ke tsaya motsotso ke dumedise makhanselara le ba botlhe baagi ba City of Johannesburg. As Action SA, we advocate for progress and betterment of the residents. With that being said, Speaker, we note and support the item. Ke a leboga.
Thank you, Councillor Matabane. DA, Councillor Rambani.
Thank you very much again, Speaker. Speaker, I think before I start, I need to commend MMC Mabaso today for bringing the 3 progressive items that will solve the housing backlog that we have in the city of Johannesburg. On that note, I can say ribale ba bang ne ba etsang ngoba angikwazi ukuthi ukhona omunye bekahleli laphaya ukuthi bekayenzani angazi. Ay kumele siyobuza ukuthi bekayenzani laphaya ku department kodwa ke makungena uMabaso something is going on. Angazi maybe bamthumele la akwazi yokusebenza ngangcono ngoba lapha ke housing bengekho into ayenzayo. Asibonga uMabaso for whatever you are doing there. And then I must note that there's an item that is coming in this council, which is to start the process of appointing the new ED in the department. I hope he does not leave us because with you, Councillor Mavaso, and the current ED, you are doing the good work. Thank you very much. Let me come to the item. In this item, there's a provision for funding via USDG and the HSDG. There's no explanation as to timeline for approval and when payment will take place. Is the project dependent on the grant funding, and will this included in the agreement with Bayete Capital? This item is very important, as I've said. It's going to solve many housing backlog. This one will deliver 81,000 units. Imagine how many informal settlements are going to be eradicated. And then the committee will also want to see those agreements in a draft form. And then there's no objection to the project being conducted through SHRA, provided it is carefully monitored and transparency in the process is guaranteed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Rambani. EFF Councillor Nenemba.
Speaker, thank you, Speaker. I'm standing in for Councillor Nenemba, is Councillor Lishulu again. Ke rata go dumedisha batho ka moka. Everyone ko podium ke re madume ke awe. As the EFF, we support the partnership or development considering the below contribution. This development must ensure that it prioritizes the majority, which is the black people, who have been discriminated against the big capitalist Bank of South Africa when it comes to home finance. The development must ensure that it addresses the serious backlog of housing in the city of Johannesburg to reduce forever mushrooming informal settlement. This partnership must ensure that all private housing development includes mixed development for the benefit of poor and working class who earn below minimum wage. This partnership must ensure that there's no apartheid spatial planning. This development must ensure that houses built will meet the standard required to ensure the ease of access for people with disability. Speaker, we as the EFF will continue to advocate the establishment of state bank and the establishment of state construction company, which will be responsible for building state-owned houses to avoid dependence for private companies. As the EFF, we support the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Lishilo. ANC Councillor Maluleke.
Thank you, Speaker. I'll be speaking on this item, Councillor Nkubungu. Senkhahlelile. Speaker, the ANC caucus would like to appreciate this report and city MMC Mabaso, we are glad it only came in when you are this side, because this is part of our greater vision. It could have been stolen, but again, azange bakwazi ukuthatha advantage yayo. So now we will own this project, Mega City, as the GLU. Siyabulela MMC. Josie is a true reflection of a very unequal society that we have. And this Mega City project are one that will make sure that we live together. Gone are the days where there will be areas that are designated for a certain class of people. So now we'll have a Josie that will treat everybody as equal, where we live together, regardless of how much you earn or how much you have. So with this, the caucus approves the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. MMC Mabaso.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I acknowledge all the leaders in this house. Speaker, because there are no objections to the report, I'm not going to say anything except to say 99.9% of beneficiaries are actually our people. 33.3% is PNGs, commonly known as RDPs. 33.3% social housings for those that are in the cap market. 33.3% is the first home finance grant that will support that particular phase of the development. And this will be the largest mega project in the city of Johannesburg. The biggest that we have right now is at a yield of 35,000. So this one is 81,000. So this would be the largest in the city of Johannesburg. And I think this council must be proud of itself having to partner with this developer in this particular development. Thank you very much.
Thank you, MMC. The recommendations are on page 107.15 to 107.16. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 108, request to initiate the public participation process for the City of Johannesburg Land Use Scheme 2018 review.
The first speaker is Councillor Neft from Action SA.
Just give me a moment, please, Speaker. Thank you, Speaker. Action SA supports the initiative to send out the review of the land use scheme for public participation. This piece of legislation is very important to all citizens within Johannesburg. As the Housing Committee and MMC has indicated, land is very important, as well as where you live and what
Councillor
you do.
Neft, please raise your voice.
Sorry.
Some councillors are struggling to hear you.
Is that better?
Much better, thank you.
Action SA supports the proposal to send out to public participation the review of the land use scheme. It's very important because it concerns land and what you do with the land, so housing and all those things needs to be discussed on an open platform. Being part of the committee, I find that we lean towards more formal land use in that, and we seem to ignore our informal areas in that, or our lesser affluent areas, because members of the public seem to not be aware of it or the impact that they have. So I implore all residents as well as councillors to take part in this review and give your views. It's very important that we share what we think our land should be used for, what improvements we should make, what should be changed, and what should stay where it is. Action SA supports this item. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Neft. EFF, Councillor Nenemba.
Thank you, Speaker. I stand for Councillor Nenemba again. Ki Councillor Ramatsobane wa Galeshilo. I stand ka item 108. Revolutionary greetings to the EFF caucus leaders, Petlele wa Garasrute, EFF caucus chief whip, Tabisa wa Gamkapi, 2 capable MMCs, the 29 battalions of mighty economic freedom fighters, not forgetting residents of City of Johannesburg. Speaker, I rise on item 108. Request to initiate a public participation process for the City of Johannesburg Land Use Scheme 2018 review. Pillar number 4 of the EFF states that our people need free quality education, healthcare, houses, and sanitation. We need to do away with apartheid, spatial planning, and expropriate land without compensation. We need to have land reform plan outlining our municipal-based land reform targets. These targets must be aimed at resolving urban land hunger and ensuring access to land for housing, urban agriculture, and black-led industrial activities. Speaker, we need to increase the performance of our public participation. Our landless people have the right to access for information and cannot afford to buy newspaper like Bild, Sowetan, Star in order to participate in the review of land scheme. We understand that the budget constraint as well reduce the revenue collection. However, we look at the mayoral revenue collection. However, when we look at the mayoral revenue collection, we look at the priorities. It won't be achieved without the direct participation of the resident of Johannesburg. Speaker, if we are to appreciate the classless-based community, we need not just to target the middle class and the rich. The people who matter, where the volume of the youth is the poor, downtrodden, and the marginalized community of the city of Johannesburg. As the EFF, we are the vanguard of the communities, especially the marginalized. We therefore, as the council that is kind and communicated, be expected into Facebook, TikTok, kind of communicated, be extended to Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, as well as billboards, flyers, etc. Speaker, the billboards are expected if you go to big companies, are expensive. If you go to bigger companies, there are small businesses who specialize in billboards. In essence, we need to expand our weight in communicating with residents of Johannesburg in order not only to accommodate the rich and affording, more importantly, the poor, downtrodden, and marginalized who voted for all of us to be present in the chamber today. Speaker, with being said, the EFX agrees and approves the recommendation table in the item 108. We ask the recommendation to be considered. I thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Lishilo. ANC, Councillor Maswas.
Thank you, Speaker. Let me greet the Executive Mayor of Council, also the Chairperson of the ANC in Johannesburg, Councillor Tadamrero in absentia. Also greet the Chief Whip of Council, and Tate Zungu Nyamagaishi. I extend my greetings also to the Chair of Chairs, the son of the hunter, Councillor Marema, fellow councillors, and all protocol observed. The ANC stands, Speaker, on item 108 to request to initiate a public participation process for the City of Johannesburg Land Use Scheme 2018 review. And I do like to appreciate the support that was uttered by some of the speakers, Action SA Councillor Neft and Councillor Mashilo, to also agree, as a reminder, Speaker, that the first City of Johannesburg Land Use Scheme of 2018 was approved by Council on the 31st of October 2018 and came into effect on the 1st of February 2019. In line with the Spatial Land Use Management Act of 2013, every land use must be reviewed every 5 years. And the time has come, Speaker, that the 5 years have lapsed now, and it's up to Council to approve and note this report. We do request that, as uttered by other councillors, the ANC will request that we note, the councillor note and approve this request to initiate a public participation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Maswazi. MMC Mgcina.
Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Greetings to yourself, the Executive Mayor, and councillors as a whole. I think we are all aware that this item seeks to address the review of the land use scheme, and it is a process that is required in terms of the Spatial Planning and Land Use Management Act, the SPLUMA, and the COJ Municipal Planning Bylaws, as well as this public consultation process. Also, Madam Speaker, forms part of the necessary legislative requirement for the scheme to be reviewed. I think as well, just to attempt to respond to a concern raised by EFF councillor in terms of us having to engage communities directly in meetings. I think she has also acknowledged the fact that the budget constraints that are involved, so it's going to be quite difficult, hence we're advertising using the media. But we of course note her concerns because they're quite genuine, because it's important to involve everyone in whatever reviews that we're having as the city. But we also appreciate that this process is welcomed by councillors, and we hope that together we can do more. Thank you.
Thank you, MMC. The recommendations are on pages 10838 to 10839. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 109, changes in membership of the various Section 79 committees.
EFF, Councillor Mohapi.
Thank you, Speaker. We note the changes.
Thank you, Councillor Mohapi. Whip of Council, Councillor Zungu.
Greetings to yourself, Speaker. Greetings to the Executive Mayor in his absentia. Greetings to the MMCs, the chairpersons of committees. Greetings to the chair of chairs and all councillors of the city of Johannesburg and the residents as well. Speaker, I rise to table the report in terms of membership change and also to request council to note the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Whip of Council. The recommendation is on page 109.2. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 110, commencement of recruitment process for the position of Executive Director, Development Planning.
Councillor Dami.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I just wanted to check if lunch is not ready. The problem is, remember, many councillors become sick if the food is ready, it takes too long. So as we can see that, and we have received many complaints about yesterday's food, so we don't want that to repeat. Please, can you check for us? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Councillor Dami. We did communicate with catering in the morning. we asked them to start warming up the food at 1:30 because we are going to take a break at 2. I'll call the first speaker from the Democratic Alliance, Councillor Foley.
Sorry, can I just check that item number because there's 2?
We are on item 110, Councillor Foley.
Okay. I'm usually second, so I wasn't really.
No, it's here.
Okay, apologies for the delay. I rise to speak on item 110 regarding the commencement of recruitment process for the position of Executive Director, Development Planning. All protocol observed. The filling of this position is critical to ensure the Department of Development Planning functions effectively within the City of Joburg. The current state of the Development Planning Department is delaying a number of new projects and various requests for information, details, and approvals for businesses and residents alike, as they are finding it difficult to finalize requested matters. The employees are currently not in the Metro building based on the building inaccessibility, which is contributing to the poor service delivery at this point, as plans and other supplementary paperwork is not readily available. Hopefully the new Executive Director will tackle the total lack of outdoor advertising conformance that is littering our streets without the required approvals or enforcement. The Democratic Alliance notes the contents of the report and are cautiously optimistic that the selection panel will appoint the most capable candidate when the interview process is completed. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Foley. Action SA, Councillor Kanjo.
Greetings, Speaker, fellow councillors, and guests watching. The commencement process for the recruitment of the Executive Director of Development Planning. Speaker, we have no issue with the process to fill these positions beginning. These are important roles that will set the tone of these departments or entities respectively. We hope that as part of the process, Action SA will be consulted and lobbied before its support is asked for. It may be that we are of assistance in ensuring the absolute best candidate is placed. Let not political affiliation, vested interests, or personal issues influence the process as it has been done before in this council. Let the best candidate emerge without consideration of race, religion, sexual orientation, gender, or age. In conclusion, now that we are no longer interested in singing with the blues, please don't disappoint us. Keep it clean, keep it up, and we'll be fine, in reference to the GLU. Action SA notes the comments in the report and approve recommendations 2 and 3. Thanks.
Thank you, Councillor Kanjo. EFF, Councillor Ntlap.
Greetings to the Mayor, greetings to the Speaker and all councillors at large. The EFF note and approve the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Ntlapo. ANC, Councillor Shange.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Ngibingelele kuwena Somlomo, Mamvelase. Ngibongele futhi kwisihlalo oqokwe kusona. Ngibingelele u-Executive Mayor, uDada Morero, Councillor wethu, Chairperson wethu, ngimbongele naye nokuqokwa kwisikhundla abekwe kusona. Ngibingelele uSwephu weCouncillor uManzini. Ngibingelele no-Chair of Chairs, osanda kuqokwa naye, ngimbongele ukuqokwa kwakhe. Ngibingelele bonke o-MMC kanye no MMC be ANC abathathu. Bese futhi ngibongela no MMC we finance. Ngibingelele bonke osihlalo bama committee, ngibingelele wonke amakhansela kaKhongolose, abantwana bakaMdala uThambo. Ngibingelele wonke ama colleagues akhona la, ngibingelele abahlali baseGoli, ngibingelele nabantu abahleli ku gallery. Ngibese ngibingelela abasebenzi be City of Johannesburg kanye nama union wabo wonkana kakhulukazi isamu. Ngibese ngithi sihlalo singu African National Congress speaker, singakujabulela ukuba le position ifilwe ukuze sikwazi ukusebenza siye phambili ngendlela efanelekile. As the ANC in the GLU, we believe on good governance. We therefore believe that when we fill this position as urgent as possible, that will make us to remain in the strategy that we believe in. And we're also saying filling this position must happen as soon as possible, because the delay will make us not to be seen as people that are supporting the good governance. And we believe that the MMC will make sure that the position is filled. We therefore, as the African National Congress, support the filling of the vacancy. Thank you very much, Speaker.
Siyabonga Councillor Shange. MMC Masuku.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker, Executive Mayor of the City of Johannesburg, and leaders of different political party caucuses and fellow MMCs. Thank you to all councillors, Councillor Foley, Councillor Gancho, Councillor Ndlapo, as well as Councillor Shange. And I just do need to clarify on the issue of that was raised by Councillor Gancho from Action SA. There is a selection panel that is seized with the responsibility to shortlist, and that selection panel is approved by council. The selection panel shortlists, they run the interviews. In that selection panel, there is also an independent external expert. In that selection panel, once they are done with that shortlisting process and interview, there is then also an independent process ran in line with COCTA regulations of making sure a Section 57 and a Section 56 goes through a competency assessment. There's furthermore a process then where we do preliminary security checks through GIFIS. So there is no political party that deals with the process of recruitment. It is a council process, and I think it's important to put that on record. And we request council to support the report. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, MMC. The recommendations are on pages 110.5 to 110.6. Is the item agreed to? Thank you, councillors.
Item 59, Draft Group Disability Management Policy Framework.
After item 59, colleagues will break for lunch. I'll start with the first speaker from IFP, Councillor Mangai.
It's Councillor Manganyi, not Manganyi, Speaker. Honorable Speaker, members of council and colleagues, and Masiari, on behalf of the Inkatha Freedom Party, I rise to commend the City of Johannesburg for its commitment to advancing the disability agenda through item 59, the Group Disability Management Policy. In the spirit of inclusivity and equity, the IFP welcomes this policy as it reflects the city's dedication to creating a workplace and environment that embraces people with disabilities. This commitment is commendable, but we must ensure that it goes beyond a mere compliance. Honorable Speaker, advancing the rights of people with disabilities should not be reduced to a box-ticking exercise. It is a fundamental human right And our obligation to protect and promote these rights of people with disabilities should not only be service-related, but should be rooted in the city's core values of respect, equality, and dignity for all. This policy should be an embodiment of these principles. In driving the disability agenda, it is also crucial to collaborate with organizations that work directly with people with disabilities. These partnerships will bridge the gap between policy intentions and the lived realities of the disabled community. As the saying goes, Speaker, nothing about us without us. Any decision or policy development must involve this. Any decision or policy development must involve those it is mandated to serve. Their voices must guide the process, Speaker. By doing this, we will ensure that the city's initiatives are meaningful, impactful, and are genuinely inclusive. The IFP looks forward to seeing this policy in action and encourages ongoing dialogue with disability organizations to ensure that it truly benefits those it is designed to support. Ndodibuwa, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor. Action SA, Councillor Nkonyeni.
Ngibonge Somlomo, ngibulise kwena amakhansela akulomkhandlu abasibukele emakhaya through various social media platforms nalabo abasivakashele ngithanda ukubulisa. Somlomo bengakaze ngisho ukuthi umuhle njengegama lakho, bengithanda ukusho nje ngibeke lokho. Ngiyabonga. As Action SA, we believe in inclusivity, and as a result, we show solidarity to marginalized groups, such as people with disability. As Action SA, we have made great strides to ensure that we establish a disability forum, and this is in line with our values and policies pertaining to social and economic justice. The draft policy on disability management is of utmost importance, and we believe it is the right step towards ensuring that people living with disabilities are A, treated equally and fairly with the aim of promoting a non-discriminatory work environment, B, managed effectively, and their challenges addressed. The policy is also imperative in ensuring that transformation occurs within the city as a whole. The policy also speaks to the sensitization of managers who often have to deal with challenges relating to ergonomic spatial planning and assistive devices. The policy also aids in the advancement and upward mobility of people with disabilities in the city within their respective occupational levels. With that said, Madam Speaker, we as Action SA support this item and the recommendations thereof. Ngiyabonga.
Siyabonga, Councillor Nkonyeni. DA, Councillor Kheletsani.
Thank you, Speaker. Good afternoon, Speaker, councillors, all protocols observed. Speaker, Chapter 2 of Bill of Rights, Section 9, Subsection 3 of the Constitution confirms that the state may not unfairly discriminate directly or indirectly against anyone on one or more grounds, including race, gender, sex, pregnancy, marital status, ethnic and social origin, color, sexual orientation, age, disability, religion, conscience, belief, culture, language, and birth. This is a clear recognition that persons with disabilities are equal and valuable members of our society and should be recognized in all aspects of life. Speaker, persons with disabilities still face the extreme social, economic, and political levels of inequality. This policy must be progressive in that it is not only providing disability-related services, but should go further in adopting measures to change attitude and behavior that stigmatize and marginalize persons with disabilities. They must eliminate the physical and social barriers that inhibit persons with disabilities from exercising their rights to participate fully in society and workplace. Speaker, Metro Center is not PWD compliant. And as I speak to you now, Speaker, Metro Center requires a budget of about between 800 million and 1 billion rand for repairs and maintenance. We have engaged on numerous occasions, Section 79 to address this issue. And we are hoping, Speaker, that when we have Metro Center back, hopefully by 2026 or by 2030, if we are lucky, it will be PWD compliant. Speaker, one of the KPIs we are struggling to achieve as a city is the recruitment and employment of persons with disabilities. We, the DA, pride ourselves with good governance. We have values that speak directly to the development of our society, which is freedom, fairness, opportunity, and diversity. These values, Speaker, are significant to our democracy. The DA builds roads that last 50 years. Others change road names that last 5 years. We are wasting the taxpayers' money on changing road names. When you prioritize street name change all the time and ignore real service delivery, you are being penny wise and pound foolish. As I close, Speaker, this city is penny wise and pound foolish. The DA support this policy. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor. EFF, Councillor Ngwenya.
Speaker, greetings. Speaker, I'm still waiting for Lendabaya last time, but anyway, we're not there today. With the further greetings to all the protocols, observation in this house, the leadership of EFF, Councillor Spetlele Rasarute, the loving Chief Whip, Councillor Tabiso Mkhapi, and how could I forget the community we serve. As the organization EFF will remain firm, will remain unshaken, will remain the same EFF you felt in love with, based on its commitment, with the intention of achieving the 7 non-negotiable pillars, with the emphasis that uthando lwethu kunina is what drives us. On the item, in today's day and time, it's worrying that we're still talking draft. But let me appreciate the government of local unity for the fact that the government of local unity has actually called others to come and join us for the good work that it's doing. It's never too late for it to be implemented. With that being said, as EFF, inhlangano yothando, nokulalela, we are saying we approve with an acknowledgement as well of its all recommendation. Siyabonga.
Siyabonga, Councillor Ngwenya. ANC, Councillor Nonkumbi.
Ngiyabonga Speaker. Ndichazwa ingwenya kanjani. NguCouncillor uSimelane. Ngiyabonga. Phismelane.
Councillor Smelane.
Ngibingelele ngaphakathi kwendlu. Ngibingelele uSpeaker wethu Somlomo. Ngibingelele ubaba uDada Mrero laphayana. Ngibingelele nekomiti lakhe. Okhulumayo Councillor Simelane. Suyinhlangano kaKhongolose, we just have to say it is very important for this draft to be amended. Also say it's in good hands that this policy has to be put on while we are in the side of the chairs. It's long overdue
it is very long overdue. As the councillors of ANC and the ANC caucus, we support the policy. I thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Simelan. MMC Masugu.
Mike, oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I do want to say, having acknowledged that September is Heritage Month, we must also acknowledge that it's also International Month for the Deaf. It's also recognized by the national government, and recently the city of Joburg also hosted on the 6th of September the Casual Day alongside the National Council of the Persons with Disabilities, which is the NCDP. And I think this is a reflection of our commitment to make sure that as a city we are inclusive, and as a city we appreciate fundamental rights of all our employees. And I think also recently with the Paris Olympics, a clear demonstration of what persons with disability can actually do and how they can represent our nation and make us proud by winning medals. So I think for us as a city approving this particular policy, it's a good and a critical step to ensure that we encourage and provide an enabling environment, reasonable accommodation for people with disabilities, but also making sure that their voice is heard as well, ensuring that they've got access, but over and above that, they are allowed also to be innovative in the work environment. And also I think it's important to also speak about the level of inclusivity as it relates to employment opportunities, because it shouldn't be just about the quotas of a 2%, but we must just also encourage and allow persons living with disabilities to access opportunities, be it at management level, be it at middle management level, because they can also contribute. I mean, at that event, there was one lady who really touched my heart. So the way the stage was done, it was that you had to like move one leg up. So she said to us, you know, I was not born disabled. However, as life continued, and at the age of 40, I was unfortunately met with a particular disability, but I'm not brain dead. I can think, I can function, I'm human. It's just that I have a problem with my leg, and I am unable to, like, even to get on a bed, I need to be assisted, but I can function. I'm complete as a human being. And I think as a city, we have to actually make sure that we advocate. And I'm very happy with the policies that we passed yesterday and today on the substance abuse and anti-harassment policy, as well as this particular one. Thank you, councillors.
Thank you, MMC. The recommendations are on page 59.5. Is the item agreed to? Councillors, it's almost 2 o'clock. We can break for lunch. Please be back after 45 minutes. Yes, today's 45 minutes, not 30 minutes. 45 minutes. Please come back at 1:45. 2:03. Yeah, I also need the break.